that killed more than 7,200 people. The missing include 9 Americans. Officials say rescuers found 51 bodies in a village on a popular trekking route over the weekend, including 6 foreigners. In all, 57 foreigners are known to have died in the quake. This is SRN News. The federal government is helping to teach kids the basics of cybersecurity by offering more than 40 expense-paid camps across the country this summer.
At Vermont's Norwich University, 20 high school students will build computers they'll be able to take home. In Southern California, 250 middle school Girl Scouts will be given tiny computers, the opportunity to fly drones, and earn special patches along the way. The camps are part of a program called Gen Cyber, funded by the National Science Foundation and NSA. They're teaching children about the threats that can be found online as well, and the basics of computer security to ensure they don't misuse the information they're collecting. Bob Agnew, SRN News.
Texas lawmakers are considering making their state the first in the nation to require high school athletes to undergo electrocardiogram testing. The effort is being driven by stories of teenagers dying of undiagnosed heart ailments. More details at srnnews.com. I'm Gordon Griffin.
Kaanapali Beach Hotel, Maui's Hawaiian Hotel.
Located in the heart of Maui's premier resort, Kaanapali Beach Hotel is officially recognized as Hawaii's most Hawaiian hotel and the #1 best value in Hawaii. With a range of accommodations and affordable dining options, this is the ideal setting to turn Hawaiian dreams into lifelong memories. Live Hawaiian entertainment every evening, free year-round children's programs, weekly arts and crafts fairs, welcome breakfast, and departure kukui lei ceremonies add to the value. Swim in the whale-shaped pool, indulge in the fabulous spa and hotel salon. Enjoy Hawaiian hospitality at its best at the Kaanapali Beach Hotel. Call 800-262-8450 or go to kvhmaui.com. That's kvhmaui.com. Aloha.
Kaanapali Beach Hotel, Maui's Hawaiian Hotel.
Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern. It's Wines du Jour on CRN with our very own Les Kincaid from Las Vegas. What's the show about, Les?
Well, every week we do something very unique. We bring in 3 wines from a particular winery, and we have a group of local people come to an upscale restaurant. We taste the food from the restaurant to pair with each one of those wines, and we have a great time doing it. We talk about the wines, we talk about the food, talk about the restaurant, and, of course, that's about it.
All on CRN. Don't miss it.
Of the animals large and small, sick or injured, don't matter at all. I'm Tina, friend of the critters. I'm Tina, friend to them all. Open up your heart, it's a real good start, and watch them learn to crawl.
Welcome to Critter Radio. I'm Tina Marie. And you're listening to CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm so sorry. Carol Raphael Davis, my co-host, always by my side. My goodness, everything is a mess here. Carol, you know what's going on right now?
Right now, we're dealing with all these of my stupidity.
It's all
mostly
good. Check it out. I'm getting phone calls or messages left and right here. I have an abandoned baby pigeon that needs serious help, and the shelter is going to bring it to me right now.
Right now?
Yeah, I told them I can't come.
Are they bringing it to the show?
Right now, they're bringing it. I said I can't come.
Boy, talk about live.
I'm on the air. They're going to bring it to me. I have no idea what kind of
Which
shape
shelter?
East Valley Animal Shelter.
And they're bringing you a dying animal from the shelter to the show right now.
That's why I'm so confused. And I'm
What is it? What is it?
It's a baby pigeon. I don't know.
A baby?
Yeah, I don't know if it's in bad shape or what. But I'm constantly
You blow me away with your, you've got like an ER 24/7.
I do.
For animals coming in from the shelter system, from the streets, from people from all over our network calling you, help, Tina Marie, help save these animals, whether they're possums or dogs or, unweaned kittens or birds that aren't even out of the egg yet.
I know. It's insane. I'm taking care of 53 right now.
53
critters, squirrels, possums, just what you said, kittens, every kind of sparrow, mockingbird, dove, baby this, baby that. It's crazy.
Will you help me when I get hit by a bus? Because somebody's going to hit me by a bus eventually on purpose because I'm so controversial with my animal rights ideas. I know somebody's out to get me. They're going to hit me with a rock. And I just, if this happens, you guys, you know who did it. It's somebody who hates animals. And just get me to Tina.
I know. People, you take lots of hits. I watch you on, social media. People come after you and criticize you.
They hate me.
I didn't want to use that word, but
I know I'm hated.
A lot of us love you, and then it's because you're so gnarly. You're so
gnarly. You're from California, aren't you?
You're so balls to the walls aggressive. When you're investigating something, you are so die hard. You're in trouble and I'm going to get you, and you are on it. It's insane.
I'm telling you, I just feel no fear when I'm going after animals.
I know, I've seen it.
So, are you going to take us out?
Yeah, I'm going to take us back out. Stay tuned. We have a critter coming in. I don't know what shape it's in, thanks to East Valley Animal Shelter. You are listening to CRN Digital Talk Critter Radio. Tina Marie, Carol, Raphael Davis. Stay tuned, guys. We got a great show.
Oh, and you can call us at 818. Is this a 5 that you wrote down here?
That is a 353-1276.
353-1276, area code 818-818-353-1276. We really look forward to talking with you. Okay.
Hi, folks. This is Larry Minetti. And many of you out there suffer from skin problems. Well, I've been telling you for months how to solve that problem. It's called Herpanicin. It's the most unique and effective formula on the market. It cleans your skin from the inside out. It gets rid of all kinds of acne on your back, your neck, your face, so you can feel and you could look like a movie star. Herpanicin is a natural supplement. It was created by Dr. Wayne Diamond and his staff, and trust me, this really works. I've been on these supplements for over a year now and never had a problem. There is no reason in the world to wake up and be afraid to look in the mirror. You trust Larry. Just try it. Call 888-467-4200. 888-467-4200.
Back now to Critter Radio and your host, Tina Marie.
Oh, you're listening to CRN Digital Talk Radio with Tina Marie and Carol Raphael Davis. What's going on?
With what?
You're something's happening with you. Somebody's calling you in.
Yes.
What's happening?
The shelter has called. I told them they call me all week, and normally my Lenny likewise. Who's answering the phones? Bless your little heart, Lenny. They call, and he runs and gets them. I told him I'm in the middle of a show. They're like, well, bring it to you. So they are coming. You know what? I need to get prepared. Holy mackerel.
You need to get what?
You know, I am the traveling critter lady. You know this. I breathe the life back.
Oh, yeah.
I have syringes of all kinds.
You bring syringes.
I roll with them wherever I go. I am rolling with equipment, girl. Let me tell you, this is serious stuff. When a critter is in need, I got to get prepared. So I have a heat pad.
Well, we've got a bunch of stuff that we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking to Adid Burkrand from Friends of Animals about this university in Vermont, which had some event where you would bring your own bunny to slaughter. Anyway, it sounds really awful to me, and we're going to talk to an expert about that. You know, these universities that are holding these really cruel events there.
Ooh, I can't wait to get
at a university.
I can't wait to get
in Vermont. So yeah, we're covering stuff nationwide here.
This is
what are you showing us here?
This is a breakaway heat pad, and I'm going to shake it up, and it's going to get hot for the critter. We're going to get him warm when he gets here.
Can I sit on that?
I have some stuff to hydrate him as he gets here. Oh, poor
When's he
little
getting
baby.
here?
Should be any time now. Should be any time. Lammy.
Oh, Lammy.
Let's talk about Lammy.
Lammy. Do you guys see Lammy here?
Oh my goodness, that's your baby.
Well, this is one of my babies.
I know.
Lammy is from the South LA shelter.
Yeah.
And he was stuck there suffering with 2 totally pulverized back feet. He had an injury that they call a degloving, meaning there was no skin on the back feet. The bones were crushed. We have no idea what happened to him. Wow. But he was there languishing in the shelter with no medical care at all, dying. And when we got him out of the shelter, it was touch and go. He could have been a double amputee.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So we fostered him, my husband and I. We fostered him for the 6 months during all of his operations on his back feet, and we were able to keep his feet.
Wow.
He was able to keep his feet.
He was able.
Yeah.
Oh.
So after the fostering, about 6 months, we realized
you failed.
You failed. I don't know if I consider this as a failure, but I looked at him one night and he put his arms around me and hugged me, and I looked at him deep in his eyes and he looked at me and I said, you know, nobody's good enough for you.
Yeah.
You're staying here.
Yes.
You're staying with us.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's a good boy. He's a purebred Bichon. He was young when this happened to him, and I think a lot of people don't know that 25% of the dogs that are in the shelter system are purebred dogs.
They are.
Look at these wonderful animals that you can get.
Yeah,
in the shelter.
you don't have to buy one. You don't.
No.
Hey, on the phone.
Who do we have?
We have somebody. Let me tell you who we have on the phone. We have a very special guest on the phone. Her name is Glenda, and she is the owner of Munster. Everybody knows who Munster is.
I've heard of her.
He is the English bulldog, born with spina bifida. I don't even know if Art. Hey, Art, can we take that call, sweetie? Oh, Lammy. We are going to take a call right now from Glenda. She is the proud owner of Munster owns her. Who are we kidding?
Munster's the name of her dog?
Munster is the name. He's an English bulldog. He was born with spina bifida. And Glenda, welcome to Critter Radio.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Oh my gosh, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
We're so excited. Now, is this Glenda or is this Glenda's mom?
This is Glenda.
It is you.
Yep, I'm the one that's owned by Munster, and then Munster's Guammy's on the other line as well.
Yay, Hi. We got the whole family on the line.
You're famous. I saw.
Yes.
You're like a social media star.
Hey, you guys, I just want to say something to you really quick, because I haven't spoke with you before, and I am an administrator on the Munster page who has over 700,000 followers, which is amazing. This dog, Munster, helps so many other dogs get adopted with the GoFundMe links.
Wow.
I mean, he shares pages and Munster and Glenda and Grammy help so many people do so many things, and I give you so much credit. I love you guys. Will you just tell me real quick Munster's story? I know it's been all over the news, all over. So hit me with his story.
Sure. There was a lady in Montana that had contacted me about a spina bifida puppy that she was trying to find a home for, and because she had seen that I had helped one, what did I brought her into the home and fostered. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah, we fostered her for a while,
and she knew I was kind of familiar with that. So once she showed me the picture, I was like, "Wow, gosh, I wish you were closer because I'd take him in a heartbeat."
Right.
And my mom, I showed her the picture, but she wasn't worried because she figured, oh, well, he's all the way out in Montana.
Right.
Well, within 4 days everybody kind of gathered around me in Munster, and we had him flown out here on Pet Airways.
Uh-huh.
And it was something else. He's been here ever since.
Did he have to have any surgeries?
Well, when he had last year, he had those the stones in the urinary crystals.
Right.
And it caused a blockage because of his condition.
Mm-hmm.
At first, when we took him in, they felt that he had some type of obstruction. So they did a surgery, which later found out that it wasn't an obstruction. It turned out to be the urinary crystals that had caused the backup. And he had a pretty intense surgery for a bulldog that most don't make it out of.
Wow.
He went back into the pet ER when he got sick last year, and the next morning she said, well, you want to come in the room here and we'll bring him in? I said, oh, gosh, don't move him, because he had just had surgery wasn't even a whole day.
Is that the one that was all over the news?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Well, that is the reason why we try to reach out and help others, because thank you just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, this dog's bill at the pet ER was almost $20,000.
Whoa.
And thanks to all his fans, I mean, I only had maybe $2,500 left to pay on it afterwards. He wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for everybody. So
the power of social media.
Yeah. He belongs to everybody on Facebook that comes to his page. He's their dog. He's your dog.
Yes, he is, and I love him. Now, he wears diapers all the time, right?
That's correct.
He has no control over his potty habits. Not party habits, potty habits, right?
Potty habits.
Yes.
Yeah, the spina bifida, most bulldogs with spina bifida, they're unable to control their urine and with their bowels. And when he was flown into Maryland, local radio station 98 Rock had
We're going to have to wrap it up.
Wait, Can you just hang on for 1 minute? We're going to be right back with more Critter Radio. I just want to talk about your book coming up. Stay tuned, guys. More with Munster and Glenda. We will be right back on CRN Digital Talk.
818-353-1276. Give us a ring.
You're experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain from a sports injury. If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com. 310-873-4422.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. Really? They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
If you're struggling to find reliable senior living information for your mom or dad, then call or go online to get the free help you need during this turbulent time. Call now, 800-471-5173, 800-471-5173.
Did you know that with a bachelor's degree, on average, you can make almost twice as much over a lifetime than a person with just a high school diploma? Yes! According to the U.S. Census Bureau, you can make almost twice as much. Going back to college is now easier than ever. There are select online colleges that provide laptops to their students. In fact, there are thousands of college programs on your laptop. You can go to college anywhere and everywhere right from a laptop. Call My College Laptop and you can find hundreds of programs from accredited colleges and universities nationwide. Start a new career in law enforcement, business, information technology, healthcare, and hundreds of others. Call My College Laptop to find an online college that will provide you with a laptop. In no time at all, you can double your earning potential. Double your earning potential. Call now. 1-800-582-7531. That's 800-582-7531. 800-582-7531.
Back now to Critter Radio and your host, Tina Marie.
Welcome back, Critter Radio. I am shaking my heat pad. We got a critter on the way from East Valley Animal Shelter. It's an emergency. And we have Glenda on the phone still. Are you there, my love?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Let's talk about the book.
Oh,
yes, yeah. Well, I'm going to let my mother take over that. She's been the one that's been putting in hours day and night.
I know what it's like. So does Carol.
Beautiful job.
Talk to me about this book, guys.
Well, we were contacted by Mr. Neil Wooten.
The great Neil Wooten. He wrote my Josh's book.
Great, yeah. And so I've been kind of collaborating with him and getting Munster's story out there from the day he arrived, and just kind of everything about him and the events that has taken place all up until today.
Make sure you tell him you were on this radio show. Make sure you tell him how many people Munster helps, because you guys are amazing on what you do.
Well, you've really helped a lot with that as well, Tina. I mean, since you've become a part of, a friend of ours, and you and Josh, I mean, we've gotten a few 100,000 more friends, and that's thanks to you. And I want you to know how much we appreciate you and all that you do for us and everybody else.
I love you guys, and I'm here for you. Listen,
we love Josh.
I want to thank you guys for calling in. I'm hoping to meet you one day. That's on my bucket list. I'm coming to see you guys. I love you.
You got to come see my boy.
I am. All right, I'm going to have you back when the book is out. We are going to plug it, and I will be talking to you guys soon.
Finished.
Oh, yay!
Yeah,
I love you.
Finished.
Thank you for calling in.
Thanks, Tina.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Tina.
Bye.
So we are going to be talking to Adid Burkrand when she comes in.
Wait a minute, Carol. Real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so this bunny thing, you posted this thing about what was going to happen. Bunnies were going to be killed.
Well, bunnies are being killed all the time.
I
anyway.
know, but you stopped something, you little diehard.
No, I did not.
You helped.
We're going to be talking to the person who did that.
But you helped.
It takes a village, as they say.
It does, but I first heard of it from you, and we used Munster's page to really get it out there.
Oh, boy.
800,000 people.
It was amazing what
happened. And we together stopped this killing, right?
I believe that we partially stopped the killing. What it is that a university it's a university that's an agricultural university in Vermont, had the really dumb idea to put on an event where people from the public, bring your own rabbit and we'll show you how to slaughter a rabbit. In their husbandry program.
For what? Slaughter the rabbit and
then
what?
A lot of people think of rabbits as pets,
yeah,
and then there are those who think of rabbits as meat. So
it's a class on how to kill a rabbit correctly?
I think so. I think that Adida knows more about it. We're waiting for her to call in.
Yeah.
It's just that they're on the.
Yeah,
she's online too.
She's
okay,
on
Adida.
The phone.
Hello,
Adida. Critter Radio. Tina and Carol here.
Adida?
It's all good. Not yet. I
Having a little
I can't wait to talk to her because this is so insane that there's classes being held how to kill a bunny. Adida's on line 1. Yes, Adida's on line 1.
Okay. Hi, Adida.
Let's talk to Adida.
We're going to talk about this university that had this really stupid idea to bring in the public and show them just how to kill your rabbit.
Not yet. We're having a little phone technical difficulties, but it's all good.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay,
Yeah.
We're going to try the call one more time.
Yeah.
In the meantime, there are large groups of rabbit activists.
Adida's on.
Hi, Adida.
Not yet. No, she's not. Go ahead, Carol.
All right,
Let's
we'll
keep her
deal
going.
with this. It's okay. We can still
Can't
talk
wait
about
to
it.
talk to her, though.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
We have 60
We're
seconds.
going to take a break. Stay tuned, guys. We got a lot more coming. This is a crazy show today. I'm still warming up the pad for the critter.
I think that one of the things that people need to think about is that, rabbits are the third most popular pet. And it's really astounding to us in the animal protection movement that people still think of them as stew.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're listening to CRN Digital Talk Radio. Give us a call at 818-353-1276, 818-353-1276. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Yes.
About rabbit. Are they meat or are they pets?
Stay tuned.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-351-8614. That's 800-351-8614. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-351-8614.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now. 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Kaanapali Beach Hotel, Maui's Hawaiian Hotel.
Located in the heart of Maui's premier resort, Kaanapali Beach Hotel is officially recognized as Hawaii's most Hawaiian hotel and the #1 best value in Hawaii. With a range of accommodations and affordable dining options, this is the ideal setting to turn Hawaiian dreams into lifelong memories. Live Hawaiian entertainment every evening, free year-round children's programs, weekly arts and crafts fairs, welcome breakfast, and departure kukui lei ceremonies add to the value. Swim in the whale-shaped pool, indulge in the fabulous spa and hotel salon. Enjoy Hawaiian hospitality at its best at the Kaanapali Beach Hotel. Call 800-262-8450 or go to kvhmaui.com. That's kvhmaui.com. Aloha.
Kaanapali Beach Hotel, Maui's Hawaiian Hotel.
Are you nearing eligibility for Medicare benefits? Then you know now is an important time in your life. Medicare benefits can be a complicated puzzle. You don't want to overpay for your Medicare coverage or get the wrong plan. Let Health Markets Insurance Agency help you. With one free phone call, a licensed insurance agent will help you select a Medicare plan that's right for you and your budget. If you're becoming eligible for Medicare, call today and learn how to get the most out of your benefits.
800-793-1960. 800-793-1960.
Health Markets Insurance Agency is the DBA or assumed name of InSphere Insurance Solutions, Inc., which is an authorized insurance agency in all 50 states and the District of Columbia. Not all agents are licensed to sell all products. Service and product availability varies by state.
Call 800-793-1960. 800-793-1960. 800-793-1960. 800-793-1960.
Back now to Critter Radio and your host, Tina Marie.
Welcome back, Critter Radio. Tina Marie Lithgow, Carol Raphael Davis. Who do we got on the phone, Carol?
I think we're talking to Adid Burkrand from Friends of Animals, a national animal protection organization, and she's going to be talking to us now about this crazy thing that happened in Vermont. Adid, tell us about it.
Hi, Carol and Tina.
Hi.
So we became alerted to an awful event that was being promoted by the Northeast Organic Farming Association of Vermont. And it was an event that a college in Vermont, Sterling College, was hosting this workshop. It was open to the public where people were encouraged to bring their own bunnies to be slaughtered. So
No
a workshop
way!
Where you would have live bunnies that people either brought in, you know, they were almost wording in a way like bring in your pet bunnies. It's really like sick wording they use. I don't remember exactly what it was, but very disturbing to bring the bunnies in, to have a workshop where you would slaughter them, skin them, dismember them, and basically turn them into meat.
And this is at a university?
Yeah, it's called Sterling College, and it's a college that does have, you know, an agricultural program, so they obviously teach students kind of how to be like the next generation of happy meat farmers, I guess.
Oh, explain to our listeners about happy meat and the myth of happy meat and how this relates to this program.
Well, you know, activists call happy meat kind of the meat that you would see sold in Whole Foods or other places that have labels such as humanely raised, or, you know, grass-fed, free range, all these labels that give the impression that these animals had a great life and were somehow killed painlessly, which is just not true. We know that these labels are really fraudulent in most cases. There's no federal oversight over the labels. You know, free range hens could be 10,000 hens in one giant facility where they're on top of each other and, you know, they're enduring the same horrific treatment. They're slaughtered the same way. So there's no such thing as humane meat. That is a myth and a fraud that's perpetuated on the public, and unfortunately, a lot of people do buy into it. These are just marketing scams, and they're being lied to. But people want to believe that there is such a thing.
Well, they don't want to look at themselves in the mirror. They think they feel better about themselves, I think, right, Tina? That, you know, like, this animal was treated well from a really nice little farm, and therefore I can feel okay about eating this animal.
Kosher, is that the thing?
But to get humane, supposedly humane.
That word.
You know,
to use that word is so wrong. In relation, or, you know, even I see the word compassion because the Whole Foods has this animal compassion 5-level program where they rate, you know, the levels of how compassionate these animals were slaughtered. It's just ridiculous and so Orwellian, and we always try to, reveal that and put that out there, that these are just marketing scams.
Yeah, and so tell us, Adida, what you did to stop this, because I think you had a victory or some kind of partial victory in getting them to cancel this event. Tell us how that worked.
Yeah, how?
Well, you know, the first thing I did was try to speak directly to officials at the college. And, you know, because I know other people had tried calling and weren't getting anywhere with it. And I think what they were doing were they were targeting the Northeast Organic Farming Association, and that was just the group that was kind of promoting this event. But I knew that, look, the only way to cancel this is to go directly to the source. This is the college that's holding this event. And So I was speaking with some college officials, and it didn't seem as if they were willing to cancel. So we knew that what had to be done was generate a ton of calls and emails and outrage, so that this would be all that they were occupied with, and that it was so inconvenient for them and such a hassle that it would be better to cancel it. And basically, that's what we did. We put out an alert to our members and supporters. Via email. We put it out on social media, and then Carol shared it. We had hundreds and hundreds of shares of this. I had the direct phone number of the president of the college.
Oh, yeah, I made a call, and I think I called on a Sunday night, and there was no one there, but I left them a message that was very stern. And you know me, Adida, when I'm protecting animals.
I know you. So I'm sure that they received, because, they would really only communicate. The communications person was the person that kind of had to deal with me. I had many conversations with her. I left messages. I never spoke directly with the president, but so the very next day, after we must have generated, I'm sure, hundreds of calls and emails.
Thousands,
I know. 24
I know.
hours, probably thousands, within 24 hours of us putting this out. The very next day, I got a response back, an email from the president of the college saying that this event and any of these kind of public workshops that are live slaughter events will not be happening at that college anymore. And the president actually apologized and said that he deeply regretted the way that this was worded, the way that the promotional event was put out, like in this very crude, like, oh, bring your cute little bunny in and turn it into meat. I think that he stopped short of saying, obviously, it's a college that has part of the curriculum, unfortunately, with raising and killing livestock, because if there's farming, that's kind of just, they're not going to change that. But
speaking of that, Adida, excuse me for interrupting you, but I received an anonymous email from a student at that university telling me this is, them stopping this particular event was a sham. She wouldn't give me her name. She refused to call me because I think she's afraid of any kind of backlash at her school. But she is a student there, and she told me that they're killing animals there all the time and that she can't stand it. And I just think that this school needs a shaming. Name it, shame it, and blame it, right?
Yeah, I wish that we could release all the animals they raised there to be slaughtered to sanctuaries. I even offered that to the president, but no one took me up on that offer. So, we have to realize that, it would take time to kind of transform. And, I even put that in our letter and our alert that, because they have this idea that, this is sustainable, humane farming that we're, because they want to feel like this is better than factory farming. What we should be heroes
Adida,
because we're treating this kind of farming.
Adida, can you just hang on there, because we're going to have to wrap up with a break right here, but hang in there because I just want to wrap this up with you. You're listening to CRN Digital Talk Radio. Give us a call and give us your opinion. 818-353-1276. That number again is 818-353-1276. And we'll be talking with Adid Burkrand from Friends of Animals about rabbits. Are they meat or are they pets? What do you think?
Stay tuned.
CRN travelers, relax at the beautiful Fountain Grove Inn and Conference Center in Santa Rosa, California. Come to quality and come to luxury. Experience the newly renovated guest rooms. They're generously sized and they're decorated in the Tuscan tradition. They have great, incredible pillow-top mattresses, luxurious linens, and down-filled comforters. The Fountain Grove Inn also offers complimentary Wi-Fi and internet access. There's warm cookies and coffee every evening in the hotel lobby, and you can visit the newly remodeled Equus Restaurant and Equus Lounge with its new wine bar. It's the ideal place to relax and enjoy a glass of wine and watch our What's Cooking on Wine show on CRN with host Larry Van Alst on Wednesdays. It's the Fountain Grove Inn, Hotel, and Conference Center located in the heart of Sonoma wine country. It's easily located in Santa Rosa off the 101 Fountain Grove Parkway exit. Call 707-578-6101. That's 707-578-6101 or visit fountaingrovinn.com.
Have you ever considered adding a home security system but thought it would be too expensive? Here's the good news. There's never been a more affordable time to help protect your home, valuables, and your loved ones. You can now get a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home, your authorized ADT dealer, with the installation of a new ADT monitored system. Here's even better news. Your new system, worth $850, is free. You pay just a $99 installation charge and purchase monthly monitoring for less than $2 a day. Call Protect Your Home today at 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954. Get the peace of mind that comes with owning an ADT monitored system, plus a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home. Call now, 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954. 36-month monitoring contract required. General terms and conditions apply. Visit protectyourhome.com/terms.
Back now to Critter Radio and your host, Tina Marie.
Welcome back, Critter Radio. Things are popping off here left and right. I'm getting more calls for more critters as we speak. On the phone, Adida. Welcome back, Adida.
So, Adida, tell me, some people think of rabbits as stew, and other people think that rabbits make really adorable pets.
And keychains.
Oh.
The foot.
Yes, they make keychains.
Hey, wait,
right.
but that's lucky.
Yeah.
Not lucky for the rabbits.
My opinion is that nobody would eat rabbits or consider them food, or pigs, or chickens, or cows, or any other animals. And I think the idea that anyone in schools put out that there's such a thing as sustainable and humane animal farming that relies on breeding and slaughtering animals and using up mass amounts of resource, water, and food instead of directly consuming these, that can never be sustainable. Animal farming can never be sustainable on a planet with 7 billion people. So that's what I even wrote in my letter to the president, that my hope is that in the future, Sterling College and other agricultural animal colleges will evolve into truly humane and sustainable farming, which would be plant-based farming, because that's what we need right now on the planet.
We absolutely do, and we're always telling people, you know, why don't you just eat stuff that didn't scream for their mom? I mean, try lentils. Lentils, chickpeas. But you know, isn't Whole Foods involved in some kind of a sham with their happy meat and their compassionate meat? They've got big signs saying compassionate meat. We care. They even have a sign that says we care about our animals over packaged rabbits,
I know.
Which some people consider pets.
They use the word compassion and humane. That's all part of the scam of this happy meat movement, and it has been very successful. Unfortunately, these products have been, the sales have been increasing because, like you said, people feel better that I'm not eating meat or animal products from factory farms. It's from these humane farms where they can project these totally false ideas that these animals are living a life of luxury as if it was an animal sanctuary.
Isn't it incredible how all of their marketing strategies are directed to making the consumer feel like they're actually doing a good thing, that they're doing a good deed by buying, the grass-fed, the free range and all of this. But if anybody really took the time to look into what that means, what would they find, Adida?
I think you would find that basically, these labels are self-policed. There's little to no federal oversight. So they really are just labels. And there's been many undercover investigations and documentations of rampant abuse at these kind of farms. And just because it says free range, like I was describing earlier, it could be thousands of thousands. Instead of the egg-laying hens being in a cage, thousands and thousands stuffed in one room, so it becomes one big cage essentially, and they still get their beaks cut off with no anesthetic. They're still starved. The dairy cows still have their babies taken from them and turned into veal. It's all of the same torture that goes on and the same horrible situations, regardless of what kind of farm it is. And they're all being bred to die. They're all doomed.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about these large animal welfare organizations who are in kind of in business promoting Happy Meat, and their argument is that we need to at least get away from the really bad factory farms and sort of make it better for some animals on some farms. What's your opinion on that?
Well, I think that's part of the problem, and I don't agree. And I think the public getting the message from animal groups that, eat this kind of meat or animal product instead of another is a big problem, and that helps fuel that whole myth. It's all a fraud, and I think they're doing a big injustice to the animals by perpetrating that myth. And the truth is that we need to drastically reduce people's consumption of meat and animal products, because even if we were able to release all the animals that are contentiously confined in factory farms to these kind of free-range farms, we would need another planet to do it because we don't have the land to do it. Actually, these farms, when you look into it, and I have looked into it, they are worse environmentally. Why? Because instead of intensively confining the animals, they're spreading them out more in terms of cattle anyway. If it's grass-fed, they're taking up more land, so that means more habitat that was for wildlife being destroyed, requires more water, requires more food. So we don't have the space on this planet to do that. We can't, even if we wanted to. So
Did you know that
possible way.
Did you know that there is a major protest movement against Whole Foods for the rabbit, the selling of rabbit meat, the same kind of rabbits that are. I do. It's incredible. They're outside of Whole Foods stores all over the country. I'm going to have to wrap it up with you, Adida. We have to say goodbye to you for this week. Thank you so very much for calling in and explaining to people.
Yeah.
And we also would like to apologize for losing Linda from OC, California, and the topic on orcas. We hope that you'll call us back next week. Thank you so much, Adida. We really appreciate talking to you from Friends of Animals.
Yes, stay tuned. We'll be back with more Critter Radio. You are listening to CRN Digital Talk Radio.
Before you ask for a raise, Laura Fredericks, author of The Ask, says, make a list.
Write 3 things down. One is, why do you deserve the raise? Second, think about all the things your boss will possibly say. I kind of call this the parade of horribles. It's not within our cycle. You have to go to HR. I just write it all down. And then third, how are you going to distinguish yourself from all these possible responses or objections?
Then do research. Put yourself in a larger context.
There is plenty of search engines online that you can gauge where you live, the amount of years you've been in the industry, what your job title is, and your responsibilities. I believe that bosses of the world, once you give them some concrete evidence rather than I've been working so much, I put this project together, which can kind of get into the subjective area, but benchmarking yourself with industry standards is enormously helpful.
Tomorrow, what to say, whether you get a yes or a no. That's Primetime Focus, brought to you by AARP. I'm Aileen Ellis.
Kaanapali Beach Hotel, Maui's Hawaiian Hotel.
Located in the heart of Maui's premier resort, Kaanapali Beach Hotel is officially recognized as Hawaii's most Hawaiian hotel and the #1 best value in Hawaii. With a range of accommodations and affordable dining options, this is the ideal setting to turn Hawaiian dreams into lifelong memories. Live Hawaiian entertainment every evening, free year-round children's programs, weekly arts and crafts fairs, welcome breakfast, and departure kukui lei ceremonies add to the value. Swim in the whale-shaped pool, indulge in the fabulous spa and hotel salon. Enjoy Hawaiian hospitality at its best at the Kaanapali Beach Hotel. Call 800-262-8450 or go to kbhmaui.com. That's kbhmaui.com. Aloha.
Kaanapali Beach Hotel, Maui's Hawaiian Hotel.
Trying to sell your old car?
Instead, donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind. Pickup is free and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats, whether they run or not. Call right now and receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to over 50 locations. Call 1-800-785-9618. Donate your car today. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Chuck Wilder here, host of the original Talkback. Noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time, 3 to 5 out there on the East Coast. You know, we cover everything you need to know to keep up with what they don't want you to know. Talkback, CRN, Digital Talk. Noon to 2 Pacific Daylight Savings Time.
Now to Critter Radio and your host, Tina Marie.
Welcome back, Critter Radio. Tina Marie here. Carol Raphael Davis. Carol, I just want to talk to you really quick. 11 days ago.
Yeah.
You know, I save all kinds of little animals, and 11 days ago, my doorbell rang. It was about 7 p.m. at night. I believe it was a Thursday night. It was.
Help me, Tina!
So I open the door, and there's this guy standing there with a white napkin like this, and it's full of blood. My heart sank, and I couldn't get to it fast enough. I ripped the door open, and I grabbed it, and I never in all my days. So it's 2 baby doves. I said, what happened? As the breath had left my body looking at this kid. I told him, what happened? He says, they were in my planter and other birds were pecking at him. And I have a feeling I know what they were doing. So I rushed him inside the house and I'm thinking, oh no, he's never gonna live. There was 2 doves, a smaller one and a bigger one. The smaller one got it the worst. His, head, top of his scalp was completely pecked off to where it just fell off like this, but his eyeballs were still here. So I could see his skull, and they had pecked, the crop is where the food goes. They had pecked the crop, and the seeds were falling out. So I know they were eating the seeds out of his crop.
Oh, this is gruesome.
I know. I'm sorry.
Is he okay
I'm sorry
now?
For being so graphic.
Is he okay?
This was past my expertise. I'm a mother. I'm the mother of all. I can mother him.
But is he all right?
I took him to my mentor, James, in Burbank. He is also a wildlife rehabilitator, but he has skills for days. So I named this little bird Baby Bison. We sat there 2 hours, and him and he did it. I just was there assisting. We stitched the head back together. It didn't go just like this. It was piece by piece. We had to use kind of the eye here and piece it all back together. Okay. The skull had been damaged. So James told me, Tina, don't get too happy about this, because once the skull's damaged, they really don't have a good chance. So anyways, we did the crop. We sewed inside the crop, and then we sewed outside of the crop together. This was 11 days ago. Baby Bison is still with us. He is critical. I mean, he's not sick or anything. I'm just worried about his growth. As he's growing, everything's growing.
Is he being normal? Is he eating?
He is. He's the cutest thing ever. Him and little Ray, the miracle dove, the one I hatched from an egg, are together right now at home as we speak. Aww. And they're together. And look, Baby Bison gets so excited when he sees me. He shakes his, the morning, James couldn't see him that Thursday night. I had to wait till Friday to see James.
Yeah.
My mentor. And so that morning, I checked on him all night with a flashlight, but that morning I looked, and he was asking for food with no little head. Anyways, baby bison, I know, I about died, and I couldn't give him any because
he's okay
because
now.
it was falling out. He is doing great. He's been on antibiotics for a week. He is happy. He is looking so good. I'm going to bring him into the studio. Him and little Ray. He's all stitched up. He looks like a little Frankenstein. He's just the cutest.
So you've got a little Frankenstein bird now.
I do. Bless his little heart. I can't wait for you guys to see him.
Thank you for rescuing him.
Yes.
So we're going to wrap
this show.
We're going to wrap this up this week.
We are.
We hope that you will call us next week. We've got a really exciting show next week.
I know. I'm excited.
Yeah,
Listen,
we're going to talk about scam charities.
Ooh. Thank you for tuning in to Critter Radio. Tina Marie Lithgow, Carol Raphael Davis, you are the best. Art Martinez in the next room pushing all the buttons.
Yes.
Love him.
Thank you for listening to CRN Digital Talk Radio.
Which is most appropriate because that was your theme.
Are you tired of hearing your favorite talk radio show sound like this? What if you could hear your favorite shows in crystal clear, high-definition digital sound? Well, with CRN Digital Talk Radio's 6 channels of high-definition radio, you can now hear all of your favorite hosts like you've never heard them before in CRN